welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my August favourites. I haven't done a favourites in a little while just because I don't generally buy too many products every month and get to know new products. So this is kind of like the past maybe 3-4 months worth of favourites. I haven't got too many because I tend to use the same thing over and over again. But I've got a few skincare, some makeup products and fragrance. So I hope you'll enjoy. Excuse my hair, it looks like something has burrowed in and died in it. So first product, I want to kind of start in the base of the face, if you know what I mean, trying to have a method to my madness. So I'm starting out the Maybelline Master Conceal. Does not have a lid on it because I lose every single lid. I went to like a beauty blogger launch for Maybelline. I don't know what it's called. I don't really do this sort of stuff. And this was one of the products that we got in our little gift bags, and oh my god, as you guys may well know if you watch makeup tutorials, the Maybelline concealers are so incredible. Like, they just are the queens of concealers. Their Instant Age Rewind and their Fit Me concealer, oh, they are so good. Those two are just the best drugstore concealers ever in my opinion, and I don't feel the need to go high end because I think that those two are so affordable but high quality. And recently, well in Australia anyway, they came out with the Master Conceal. This may have been released overseas like 1,000 years ago because we're like, yeah, a long time behind. But we only recently got this and I have been loving it. It's their fullest coverage concealer to come out, and they've got an awesome range of colours going from really fair to darker shades. Still probably not dark enough, but they're getting there. So I got these shades Fair, Light, Medium and Medium. I feel like the fair is a little bit too light for me, which is very surprising. I'm definitely going to be purchasing the light because I pretty much finished this guy up. I've been mixing it in with my light medium to kind of create a light shade. But it is just so good at covering up under eye circles and blemishes, and it's really brightening. Doesn't crease even though it's a thicker consistency. Oh, I love it. Next, I'm going to go with some foundations. The Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm very surprised by this little guy. I really just wanted to try out a few different drugstore foundations because I work in a cosmetic drugstore. I decided to give this little guy a go. I'm in the shade Soft Beige and it just was the most perfect match to my fake tan. It was just awesome. It is a thicker consistency because it's more of like a mousse. The staying power is amazing. It doesn't make me get oily during the end of the day, and I'm quite an oily person. I just fell in love with this and I've been using it on the daily. Oh, and again, there's no lid on this either. So there's a lid thief in my house. And I thought I would just quickly mention the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in 220 Natural Beige. I've only used this about 2 or 3 times. I'm wearing it today and it's already a favorite. I love it so much. It's so weird, but I originally tried this a couple of months ago in the really like fair shade. I think it's Porcelain, when I wasn't fake tanned, and it did not work for me at all. It looked really bad. It was separating my skin, and for some reason when I buy the tan shade and wear it, it just looks perfect. So go figure. I think it may have something to do with the setting powder I was using, because I was using, what was I using? I think I was using the Revlon Age Defying Translucent Powder, and it probably just didn't really work with this. But now I'm using the Australis Fresh and Flawless, and I'm just the whole reason I want to try this again is because Desi Perkins and Luster Luxe are both using this and they look like gods, so I was like, I want to look like a god. Next is the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I think this is like just a little travel size. I'm pretty sure you can get it in a bigger size. So good. Okay, so long story short, I bought the like $80 Laura Mercier Translucent Powder because everybody swears that that is the best under eye setting powder in the entire world. It did not work for me at all. It looked disgusting. It really accentuated my under eye circles in the worst way. It was just, I don't know what, I did everything that they were doing. I used exactly the same concealer and foundation and everything, and it did not work. So I have been really skeptical on trying another under eye translucent powder because I thought maybe it just wasn't working for me. because for the longest time I've been using the Australis Banana Powder, and that is my holy grail. It is amazing. But the NYX finishing powder, I'm wearing it today and I love it. It's really quite brightening, as you can see, and it just sets, doesn't crease. Definitely gonna get a bigger size of this if it does exist. Oh, and it's so soft. Next, I have a new brow product. Oh my god, I stopped using the L'Oreal Brow Artist. Shock. In every single tutorial for like the past year and a half, I've been using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Kit and Brow Artist Plumper. Thought I would try something else for you guys because that's probably boring. So I ended up buying the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It's a really thin, hard-tipped, retractable pencil with a spoolie on the other end. I got the shade Espresso, so it's more of like a brown with a little bit more of like a black undertone, if that makes sense. So I don't suit having real like brown tones in my brows. Even though I've got brown hair, I just need to have something a bit darker because my natural brow hairs are actually almost black for some reason. I got this one, gave it a go and fell in love, and I will never go back to my brow artist. It's just the most perfect colour. The product is amazing because it's got that hard tip. You don't apply too much product and you're kind of just applying these little tiny strokes and they kind of imitate hairs, and it just looks perfect. I'm not someone who loves doing my brows or cares about them. Like, I honestly could care less about filling in my brows because they're quite full anyway, but I'm just loving doing them with this. I have heard that it is a dupe for one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencils, like the retractable one, but I've never tried that one, so I can't really say. Next is some eye products. So much Maybelline in this. Like, I've just been loving drugstore products. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Automatic Gel Pencil, and the reason that it is in a packet is because this is the newest one that I just bought because I've already finished the other one that I had. It is phenomenal. If you guys are after a pencil for your inner waterline that stays on for literally like 8 hours, this little guy is going to save your life. I find with just average pencils, like kohl pencils, I put it on. Within an hour, it's maybe a little bit stuck in my lash line, but it's really not on my waterline anymore. This one, because it's waterproof, just stays on so well, and because it's the retractable one, it's really nice and soft, so you're not tugging at your eye area. For mascara, this is the L'Oreal False Lash Wings Sculpt, so it's one of their newer ones. It does have the little fibers in it, and it has a little bit of a unique brush. It kind of looks like an alien to me, I don't know why. But I just find this works wonders for my tiny stumpy little lashes. I guess probably because it has the fibers in it. I find that compared to other fiber mascaras, it doesn't leave like little fake flaky extension looking things on the end, and it doesn't flake down your face. It's just so good. I don't know what it is about this that I love, but I love it. To quickly touch on some eyeshadow palettes, I've just got two to show you guys. The first is the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette. Oh, it's so good. I have been wearing this literally every single day since I bought it. It just has the best selection of colors. This guy here is my favorite, and this one here. Putting that yellow through your whole like upper lid, and then this guy through your crease, it just looks so perfect. Going to Japan next month, and I'm so excited that I've got everything that I need in one palette, so I won't have to take a few palettes or lots of single eyeshadows. I've also been using like crazy the Stilla Eyes of the Window shadow palette in Sol. It's just got some darker shades in it. I've been loving mixing these two together, so using this one and then using some of those dark browns and greys through the crease to deepen it up a little bit. Next products are lip products, which are usually my favorites. I cannot stop buying lipsticks. I have an addiction, I have a problem, I need to see someone. Hi, I'm Jess and I'm a lipstick addict. It's been 7 days since I bought my last lipstick. I feel myself relapsing. Because I work in a cosmetics store, it is incredibly hard to walk out of work every day without buying something. We've recently got NYX in, and that is the reason why I have a handful of NYX lipsticks here to show you guys. They are so good. So first product I want to show you guys quickly is the Rimmel lip pencil. I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this. I have a feeling I have, but I've gone through not one, not two, not three, but 4 of these. Like, I am the sole reason that every store is sold out of this because I just buy every single one on the stand. Give it to me. So this is in the shade Addiction, and it is the most beautiful shade in the world. I think I wore it in a tutorial recently. It is like my go-to every day, goes with every eye look, and I find that it lasts on my lips for literally 8 hours. It does not budge, and it also, because it's a lip pencil, gives you that matte lip, which is my favorite look. Then I have some NYX products. The first 3 are the NYX Lingeries. These guys sell like hotcakes in the store, like Jesus Christ, everyone wants these. They're only recently released in Australia, so everyone's literally going crazy over them. So I've got 3 shades. I've got Teddy, which is a little bit more of a dark brown. I didn't really own anything like it, so I got that one. I got Embellishment, which is the one I'm wearing right now. It is so beautiful. It's like a purple grey. Yes. And I also got Exotic, which is a little bit more of a, how do I describe it, like a nude red. I'm really bad at descriptions. But this one for when I'm not fake tan, because on fair skin it just looks so beautiful. Love it. So I find that these are a little bit dry, but I'm someone who loves a matte lip, so I can totally deal with it. Doesn't bother me at all, and they don't really wear off in the inner part of your lip too bad compared to a lot of other brands. Next is one of the NYX Liquid Suede, which is also very new to Australians. This is in the shade number 4, which is Soft Spoken, and oh my god, is perfection. It's very, very similar to that lip pencil. I think this is just my go-to shade in everything. It is so beautiful. It's like a dark, dusty pink. It's also more of like a comfortable matte, so if you're someone who would find these ones too drying, the Liquid Suedes would definitely be your cup of tea. Their shades are a little bit more vibrant, so they're not as neutral and nudie as the lingeries, but this one is just everything. So that is it for cosmetics. There's not too much, like it could have been a lot worse. So I just wanted to quickly touch on some skincare products. I usually never mention skincare because it's not really something I'm too interested in, but I've been really getting into it lately. The first one is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Ultra Gentle Facial Cleansing Oil. As you can tell, I have barely any left of this. I love it so much. So it removes eye makeup with 8 pure oils, and it's for all skin types, 100% free of parabens and dyes. Jojoba oil, sesame oil, apricot, argan oil, soybean, grapeseed oil, almond oil. Did I already say almond oil? I think I did. On black eyeshadow, anything. Pump this into my hand and just literally scrub my whole face, and it just comes off so amazingly. I was so shocked when I used this because I've never used this type of like oil makeup remover before. The reason being is because I am oily, so I didn't want to be putting a heap of oils on my face. But I find if I use this, then I go on with a scrub to kind of get off the excess oils. It works so well. Okay, so it seems like I have a little bit of an obsession with oils at the moment. I've also been using the, I think it's Akin Pure Radiance Rosehip Oil. So I'll pretty much use this after I've done all my skincare. I'll put it on before I go to bed, sleep with it on, and in the morning I'll just use a quick like pad to cleanse, not a pad, like a cotton pad, to get the oil off my face. What am I doing? Because I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, my skin tends to flake. So it's been really good at moisturizing those areas where I've been flaking. And I've also been using the Botani Olive Skin Serum. This was recommended to me by a friend who I work with, and it's just changed my life. It makes my skin feel amazing. I typically won't use these together, but I'll use this one and then the next day I'll use this one. But it is, oh, I just love oils at the moment. Then I have a fragrance. This one, I again have a feeling I've mentioned it, but I'm not sure. It's the Jessica Mauboy Be Beautiful, and oh my god. Just give me a moment. If you're someone who likes really fresh scents, this guy is going to blow your mind. I'm not someone who's into like really dark nighttime spicy scents. I've always been into like really kind of floral fresh scents. This one isn't as much floral. It's a little bit sweet, but it just smells so good. Like, I never expected this to be like my most favorite perfume for the past like year, but it is. If you guys have watched my old favorites, you would know that the Versace was my favorite for the longest time. It's a little bit more mature. But I'm just digging the Jessica Mauboy right now. If you don't know who she is an Australian like singer and actor. She was in, what was it? Dreamgirls? Yeah, Dreamgirls. I think it's Dreamgirls. And lastly, I probably have forgotten something. But I just wanted to quickly mention the Loving Tan Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream. And no, I'm not being told to say this. Like, I feel a need to always say this because I feel like Loving Tan is all over Instagram, and you know, so I think people think that we're being sponsored, but well, they might be, but I'm not. So you probably know that I use the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse and have pretty much since the brand launched. I just love it. It just works so well for me because I'm so incredibly fair. But they recently launched the Bronze Shimmer, and who doesn't want to have bronzed shimmery limbs? I love to use this all over my legs. It makes them look so much more toned for some reason, and they just have this like beautiful luminous glow. It smells really, really good. Kind of reminds me of like baby powder, which some people might not agree that that's a good smell, but I like it. Just wanted to quickly throw that one in if you guys are interested in like a beautiful body shimmer, so you can look like a glowing goddess. Okay, I knew I forgot something. Oh Jesus, do not say that ever again. I knew I forgotted something. Okay, so I knew I forgot something. So this is the Natio contour palette. It has a dark contour, a medium contour, and a highlight. I have been digging this little guy. It has the most perfect shades in it. I like to use this one for bronzing at my face, this one for contouring, and then this obviously for highlighting. It reminds me of NARS Albatross. It is flawless. It's a little bit more of like a golden highlight, but it is so pretty. I've just been loving this palette because it's everything that I need all in one. The colours are so beautiful and perfect for my skin tone. They blend out really, really well. It doesn't look muddy at all. Natio is a very underrated brand. I don't think I've really ever seen too many people in tutorials and mention these products. Not too sure if this is a continuous product or it was limited edition because I haven't actually seen it on shelves for a couple of months, but if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. So I think that's all that I wanted to talk about. I really just wanted to do a quick favorites because I haven't done one in a little while, and just a nice chatty video. I've been feeling a little bit distant from my channel for a few weeks. I don't know if you guys have noticed, you probably haven't. I haven't really been uploading too much. I think my life outside of YouTube has been quite busy, and I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit lost. But I quickly wanted to mention that because I am going to Japan next month, I wanted to know if you guys wanted vlogs or not, or you just wanted regular makeup tutorials. I have never left the country, so I'm super excited. Yeah, just let me know if you want vlogs because I'll happily do it, but if you don't, also let me know because then I won't do it. That's all. I will list everything that I mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe because I very much so appreciate it. And I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye! Channel, today I'm going to be doing a... What month are we in? We are in... August. Oh, good. I almost threw up just then. I'm gonna share it with you guys. I feel like I'm yelling to the camera. I need to just bring it down a notch. Welcome to the jungle. Australians. That was filthy. This is in the shade